In today's world, especially in a culture like the US, where politeness is paramount and professional etiquette is the gold standard, having someone flat out tell you they hate you is a rarity. Instead, we're forced to deal with something far more unsettling: subtle animosity. At DeepShift, we believe that identifying these red flags isn't about becoming paranoid. It's about protecting your own peace and energy. Here is a deep dive into the signs that you might be on someone's blacklist, even while they're still smiling right to your face. 1. The verbal minimalism. Think about your best friend for a second. You could probably talk to them for hours about something as trivial as why pineapple on pizza actually exists. But with someone who dislikes you, every attempt at a connection hits a dead end. The first red flag is intentional brevity. They aren't being overtly rude, they're just being economical with their words. If you send a detailed text about your new project and all you get back is a K or an OK, that's a message in itself. In psychology, this is how people set a cognitive boundary. They simply aren't willing to invest the mental resources to keep a train of thought moving with you. 2. The invisible barrier. When the body does the talking. The mouth can lie, but involuntary reflexes rarely do. Pay close attention to their body axis. When we genuinely like someone, we tend to adopt an open posture, pointing our chest and toes directly toward them. On the flip side, if someone harbors a secret dislike for you, they will subconsciously create physical obstacles. They might hold a coffee mug or a laptop across their chest like a shield while talking to you. Their feet might be angled toward the exit instead of facing you. They maintain a much larger physical gap than usual, a concept in psychology known as proxemics. This is an ancient survival instinct. When we're near a threat or something that causes discomfort, the brain signals the body to prepare for a quick withdrawal. 3. Passive-aggressive, the art of silent hostility. In the US, the culture of being nice can sometimes serve as a sugar-coated mask for passive aggression. Instead of being blunt and saying, "I don't like your idea," they'll say something like, "That's a great idea," but it might be a bit overambitious for someone with your experience level. These are backhanded compliments with thorns. They use sarcasm as a weapon to belittle you while maintaining a polished, polite image. If you walk away from a conversation feeling small instead of confident, trust that feeling. It isn't an accident. 4. The one-upping effect, always playing to win. An intriguing psychological red flag is subtle competitiveness. When someone harbors a dislike for you, their ego simply won't allow you to have the spotlight. You might say, "I just finished a 5-kilometer run," and they'll immediately hit back with, "Oh, I usually do 10 kilometers every weekend morning. That's when it actually starts to feel like a real workout." They aren't listening to understand. They're listening to find a way to invalidate your experience with their own. It's a classic power play and a sign of deep-seated disrespect. 5. Selective forgetting. We all forget things from time to time. But if a colleague constantly forgets to CC you on crucial emails, or a friend forgets to add you to the group chat for a weekend party, it's rarely an accident. In behavioral psychology, this is known as subtle social exclusion. By making you feel invisible, they are slowly pushing you out of their ecosystem without ever having to engage in a direct confrontation. This allows them to avoid the guilt of playing the villain while still getting exactly what they want. 6. Intuition, your early warning system. Never ignore your gut feeling. The human brain is a massive data processing machine. Sometimes you can't point out exactly what they did wrong, but you feel a distinct dissonance or a shift in the energy. Intuition is actually the result of your brain collecting thousands of tiny data points. A micro-expression like a flinch that lasts only 0.1 seconds, a tone of voice that's slightly higher than usual, or a cold stare the moment you turn your back. If the alarm bells in your head are ringing, there's usually a very good reason for it. Most people, when they realize they're being disliked, immediately ask themselves, "What did I do wrong?" But as a behavioral analyst, I want you to look at it through a different lens. Projection. Sometimes you represent exactly what they crave, but don't have. Your presence serves as a constant reminder of their own perceived failures. Value conflict. Simply put, your values and theirs are incompatible. Like oil and water, neither is inherently wrong. They just aren't meant to mix. The DeepShift advice. What should you do? Instead of trying to fix the relationship through people-pleasing, which only leads to more lose of respect, try the gray rock method. 1. Neutralize your emotions. Don't give them the satisfaction of a reaction. Be as uninteresting and unshakable as a gray rock. 2. Invest where it matters. Life is too short to manage the emotions of people who don't see your worth. Pour 100% of that energy into those who truly appreciate you. Being disliked is actually a milestone of maturity. It means you have a perspective, a personality, and you've taken a stand. Don't fear these signs. Use them as a filter to detox your social circle. And if you saw yourself in this story, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm DeepShift, and I'll see you in our next deep dive into the human psyche.